In Hillsborough County, more than a dozen people were arrested and they're now facing charges after a 7-month drug investigation. The investigation found a significant drug trafficking hub operating at a location in Plant City. Over the past several years, officers have responded to more than 100 calls to that same hub location. The investigation involved many undercover purchases of meth, which was possible through various investigative techniques. Officers are saying these arrests are directly making the streets safer.
With these arrests, we have impacted the availability of methamphetamine on our streets and likely reduced the number of people who may have become addicted.
In addition to meth, officers also seized a loaded stolen handgun, 4 additional guns, cash, and a Harley.